Hey everyone, we're just prepping for our next overnight backpacking trip. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing you some gear that we've purchased and upgraded, and Chris is going to show you how to make a great chili to dehydrate for an overnight trip. Check it out. Hey everyone, it's Josh here with Outdoors with Josh. I do want to let everyone know I'm not sponsored by anyone. No one's paying me to show their equipment. If it's not good, I will let you know it's not good as well. And these are just items that we went and purchased and that we needed. So the first thing, which is probably the thing I'm most excited about, is my backpack. So I'll show you my old one. The first one I had, I just needed a backpack. I bought it on a whim really quickly because we needed one, and we needed one right away. This was a Canadian Tire special. I don't even know the brand of it. Obus Form. It served me really well. It's lasted me quite a while, but it's starting to fall apart, right? Zipper has come off, it's broken. It's starting to rip at some of the seams here. It's just old and it's time to go. It was a bit of a heavier bag as well. So I went and spent the money and I got this bad boy here. It's the Osprey is the brand. So this is the Outtro Plus 85. So it's a big pack, 85 liters. I didn't really have the choice of color. It's the only one that they had. I haven't really played with everything yet. There's a lot of stuff hidden in here. There is a rain cover that goes over top of it. The bottom part here will detach, and you can use it as a smaller secondary backpack for like a day trip, or if I go into the woods and want to just say pack my medical supplies and go for a short little hike, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. There's another thing that detaches right here. Sorry, this is the backpack. It goes on top, not the bottom. Bottom's for your sleeping bag. So this attaches here, comes right off. There's straps in one of these zipper pockets, backpack straps. There is, the rain cover's hidden in here. The reason I went and got this, and what I recommend for everyone when they go look at buying new bags, I went and tried a bunch of different ones on. This one just fit me really well size-wise. The straps were a bit wider, so I found them a lot more comfortable for me as well, where some bags were a little bit thinner. I always recommend go get fitted. I had to, the ones I was trying on, they were a bit too small. I had to make sure I got the right, not just the right size for liters, but the right size. You can buy this bag as a small as well. I'm too tall for that. So get the right size bag, find one that's comfortable. If you're gonna be hiking for hours, carrying a lot of weight, you wanna make sure you're comfortable and you're gonna be able to do it. A few other things we upgraded. This bag is actually for the dog, Ruby. Really neat. Our other bag was falling apart as well. So it's got two detachable saddlebags on the top. So I can actually take these right off if I wanted to. And then it's just a harness with a attachment for her leash. The really neat thing is there's a built-in compass on here as well. So we don't have to carry a compass. Ruby will have one with her. But this duals as a harness and as saddlebags. We make her carry her own food. She's not gonna be carrying a lot of weight. She carries her food when we go in camping. We did try it out just for a quick walk without the saddlebags, using it as a harness. She seemed to be comfortable in it, didn't whine, didn't complain. So that seems to work, but we're gonna see her in action with actually a little bit of weight on it, carrying her food. One other thing we upgraded here, this is Oliver's fishing rod. It's getting a bit older. It's just cheap plastic, Spider-Man. Right? I went and we got this one here, a little bit more of a proper handle. It does weigh a little bit more, I would say, but a proper spool in here. It is still just the trigger, so a lot easier for him. I mean, he is fairly young, so it's just gonna be a lot easier for him to use. So this is a kids casters. It does come with two hooks, a bobber, and a fake fish that you can tie onto it. Just to practice casting in the backyard or anything like that. But he's actually really excited to try this out. We bought a gravity filter as well. So this is the straw. You can take just this part, put it in a puddle and suck out of it. But it's gonna come with this catchment. So you fill this with water, hang it up high. You can choose to use the hose if you want or not. But then you put this underneath it and the water is gonna drip down, filter through, and then give you some fresh, pure water to drink. It's not necessary. I mean, you can boil your water as well, but when you're doing a backpacking trip like this, every time you have to use your stove, you're using fuel. And you can only bring so much fuel, otherwise you're going to have too much weight. So by bringing a filter, a gravity filter, where I can actually filter a lot of water to fill up water bottles and things like that, is I don't have to boil it. So I'm going to save a little bit of fuel and then still have some fresh water as well, which is nice. So we're going to try this out. I've never used a gravity filter before. We'll see how this goes. It's called Water Drop is the brand. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes, but you'll see it in action when we get out to where we're going and see how she works. And then we went and got a Zoleo. This is a must-have when you're backwoods. It doesn't have to be a Zoleo, there's other brands available, but this is a way for if you get lost that you can turn it on, they can track you. You can do check-in text messages. We've been playing with it. Chris has been texting me when she has her phone off, so she can text from here to me, even if you're in an area where there's no cell phone reception or anything like this. So you really need this. This is a tracker. If you're ever in trouble, search and rescue can come find you because there's a beacon in here. You can text out as well. Really, really handy, and one of those must-have things. Last thing that we upgraded, which I'm going to show you inside, is our dehydrator. I'll actually show that to you. So let's go check that out. Okay, so this was the dehydrator we're using. This was a garage sale special. I don't even know what brand it is. There's no markings on it, but it's bent, it's old, it's dirty. It wasn't very efficient either. Not sure if that's just because it was older, but it would take almost 2 days to dehydrate some stuff if it had a lot of moisture in it. So we got this bad boy. It's all digital on the front, so it's a Hamilton Beach. Here it is here. There's the box. Of course, when we opened it, we dropped the lid and cracked it already. We put tape on it, should work fine. So we're gonna try that out as well. Hopefully more efficient than our old one. It looks like it's bigger and holds more volume as well. And the one other thing I forgot to tell you we upgraded was we got some pillows for our kids. They were using just the cushion from their car seats. We went and got them some pillows, but I forgot about that. I didn't set them aside, but actually I made a video of them opening them when they came in the mail. So let's check that out too.
We got a package from Amazon for our next backpacking trip. Then you guys want to open it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, oh let's open the claw. Yeah, mine's in here.
Can you help, Oliver? Do you need me to help with the tape?
Yeah.
What's inside?
They're pretty small. They're about the size of a soda can.
Soda can. Slurp, slurp. Huh?
Turn them
Rolled
the same
up.
way.
It's rolled up. Yay!
That one's blue.
Oh, they're pretty big. Bigger than I was expecting. They're inflatable.
You want me to blow it up for you so you can see how comfortable it is?
No,
And they have a strap on the back to secure it around your sleeping pad.
It's just a one-way valve, so no air is coming out even though it's full.
Got one blown up. What do you think?
comfy.
Great. Well, we will give you an update after our trip. Hi everyone, it's Carissa, Outdoor Josh's wife, and I'm going to be cooking up a big batch of chili with the plans to dehydrate it for our next backpacking trip. Great recipe. The recipe I'm using is from Backpacking Chef. I found it online. I've made it once before and it rehydrated really well. It was tasty on the trail, and the best part, everybody ate it. So we're gonna make it again tonight. I'm gonna kind of walk you through it. So it's a pretty basic chili recipe. It has some garlic, some onions, and I'm gonna add some green peppers, deviating a little bit from the main recipe. And then just your basic ground beef and beans, and a little bit of a tomato base to it. Onions are done, now on to garlic. So the recipe calls for 1 large onion. We've got that all diced up. We're gonna saute that with the garlic, so I'm prepping them together. Recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic. In this household, we love our garlic, so we're gonna do 3. And we're not gonna be around people for 2 days in the backcountry, so we don't really care what we smell like. Next up, we've got a decent sized green pepper here. I don't think we'll use it all. We'll see how much it yields. we're gonna prep the ground beef. For this recipe, I splurged a little and bought some high quality extra lean ground beef. Reason being is with dehydrating, you want to keep the fats very minimal. Fat doesn't dehydrate well, it kind of forms on top of the food, and if there is still some oil residue left, your food will go rancid a lot faster. With dehydrating ground beef, I like to add breadcrumbs to the ground beef. It tends to soak up some of the oils that are left when dehydrating, and it just kind of traps in a little bit of the flavor that can be lost in the dehydrating process. This recipe calls for half a cup of breadcrumbs, which we're going to do. So we're going to start with sauteing up the vegetables. I'm going to kind of walk you through it step by step. We're going to start with the onion, garlic, and peppers, and a tiny bit of oil. Like I was saying, we want to keep the oil at a minimum. I'm using a non-stick pan that's in a bit of rough shape, so we're going to add a little splash of olive oil and get cooking. So we use a gas stove. Like it in the fact that it gives us a nice even heat. So we're just going to quickly saute this. Kind of try to break everything up until it's a little translucent. We're going to start this before the beef, because the beef will cook faster than the vegetables. So the veggies have had their little head start. We're going to add the ground beef now. It's definitely a bit of a different texture to cook with the added breadcrumbs. It's a little tougher to break apart. It's going to also fry up a little faster, so we got to really watch it. You can see there it's already browning. There's no fat coming off this beef. So we're going to do this for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to add a little bit of spice. Important to just keep stirring. It can really burn fast. So we've got it all broken down. It's fried for about 10 minutes here. We're going to add some chili seasoning now. The recipe that I'm following calls for 3 tablespoons. I have young children with very sensitive palates. We are going to do 1 tablespoon. Oh, maybe a little more. That was about 1.5 tablespoons total, since I dumped a bunch extra in. Give that a good stir and let the spice kind of set and the flavors come out for about a minute. Okay, good. See that there? There's no pink left. Looking pretty good. Next step, we are going to add the beans, the tomato paste, and the diced tomatoes. I've got red kidney beans here. They've already been drained and rinsed. We're going to add half of this can of diced tomatoes. I believe it was 14 ounces that we needed. Pretty chunky. I want to try to kind of crush those and break them apart a little bit more. We might have some issues with the dehydrating. And we need 10 ounces of the tomato paste. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it here. This is a 13-ounce can. Too much and it's going to taste a little bit bitter. I know some people throw a little bit of brown sugar in their chili. I do from time to time as well, and I think I might do that tonight. We're going to give that a good stir. So we've got this simmering here. I'm going to add a little bit of a variation to the original recipe. I'm adding some Italian style seasoning here. Twist of sea salt. And a tiny bit of pepper. It's smelling really good. It's a little thicker than my traditional chili, but that's what we need for the dehydration process. We don't want it too runny. Oh man, I wish you could smell this. It smells delicious.
Taste test.
No, get out of here.
Taste test.
And
more spicy. It's good.
okay, everyone, it's been about an hour of this simmering. Next step is dehydration. Our dehydrator is full right now of blueberries and strawberries for the trip. This has to cool completely before it can be dehydrated anyways, so it's gonna cool on the stove and then go into the fridge until there's room in the dehydrator. We'll use trays so it won't fall through. This is a recipe by Backpacking Chef. Check him out online. And now we are going to see if we can get Josh to do the dishes. See you later.
All right, so to see us actually use this gear, tune into my next video that'll be coming out where we're gonna be going on this backpacking trip, as well as we're gonna be rehydrating and eating that chili. If you do try out the recipe or make this chili yourself, please let me know how it is. Was it good? Did you add anything to make it better or anything like that? But I just wanted to thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.